Welcome to Learn to Knit with May and Colleen. My name's Colleen.
And my name is May.
And this is our lesson number 5. And in this lesson, we're going to learn how to increase. We're still making a dishcloth or washcloth. We have now graduated so that we are using yarn that is got some pattern to it. I know May can handle it, so we'll be in good shape. And so in this case, we're going to start with very few stitches on. We're going to increase. And then once we get there, we will decrease so we end up with that lovely little square that we need for our dishcloth. But this lesson video is only about the increase part. The first thing we have to do is we have to cast on 3 stitches. So we are not going to have to figure out, oh, I need this much yarn and all this, because you just need a little bit. We're going to cast on 3 stitches.
And we can do that.
And we can do that. We make our slip knot. And then we're cast on 3 stitches. 1. So really it's like we're casting on 2 stitches, but you end up with 3 stitches.
All right, Colleen, I have my 3 stitches.
Perfect. Now, this is going to be hard.
Okay.
You're going to get ready to knit, and you're going to knit the 3 stitches.
All right.
That's it. Knit 3 stitches.
My second knit along.
You're right. 2, 3. Now, this is the first row where we do an increase. And there's lots of different increases, but we're going to do something called a knit front and back. So I have cast on 3 stitches, I've knit the 1 row, and now I'm going to do my first increase. I'm going to knit the first stitch just like it's plain, no problem. And then here's the second stitch is where I do the fancy thing. So what I do is I knit it and come out, but I don't take the stitch off. Now I'm going to turn, and if you see there's a place at the back I could do something else, I'm going to knit that one. So this is called knit front and back. And look what I've done. I've made 2 stitches out of 1. And then I'm going to knit this stitch. Now the nice thing about this pattern is that we're not using many stitches, but we get to practice that knit front and back. So you're always going to be knitting the first stitch, just like normal, and then the next stitch is where you do the fancy thing. So I'm going to knit like normal and bring it through, but I don't take it off. I'm going to give it a bit of a twist, find the spot at the back. I'm going to put my tip of my needle in there, and I'm going to knit that, and then I can take it off. And then I just knit to the end. Knit, knit. So let's do 1 more of those just so you see. Same thing every row. That's why we love this. You're going to knit like normal. Then here's the fancy one. So I'm going to pretend I'm knitting normally and bring it part way through. Then I'm going to do a flip and find the space at the back and stick my needle through and knit that one and come through, and then I'm going to knit to the end.
Can I give that a try, Colleen?
Absolutely. And there we are. So you can see we started off with 3 stitches and now I have 6.
I have my 3 stitches on here, Colleen, so I knit the first one. Like a regular knitting.
Right, good.
And then I start to knit the second one.
Right.
Like regular, but I don't take it off.
Right, so you get it that far.
And then I flip my needle that way.
Now there's a hole back there.
There's a hole. And I come through there.
Yes, that's where you go.
And then I knit.
Correct. And then you're going to take that whole thing right off. Perfect. And then you just knit the next
one. All right.
Good job.
Don't do that one more time, Colleen?
Sure.
All
so
right.
We're going to turn around.
All right. I'm going to knit my first one.
Yes. Very nicely done. And now here.
And now I'm going to knit the next one, but not pull it all the way through.
Correct.
Stop here.
Good.
Turn my needle.
Yep. Find
the space back.
Well done.
Well,
Almost.
Almost well done.
There you go.
And then
You
I'm
found
going
it.
to knit that and
Bring it through and then take them both off. There, you did a great job. And then just knit the next two
and then
stitches.
the 2 stitches. And that's how we're increasing then?
Yep.
And how many are we going to increase?
We're going to keep doing that until you have 45 stitches on your needle.
Okay, and I won't make you watch me do that for 40 times, so we'll be back.
Here we are. We've been increasing at the beginning of every row.
We have 43 stitches.
45 stitches on.
Yes.
So we've got our 45 stitches on. And now your homework is to knit 3 rows straight with no increasing. So just knit like
So just regularly knit 3 rows like you would just knit 3 rows.
exactly. So no increasing at all. And then what's going to happen is when you come back for lesson 6, then we're going to do some decreasing, and then we're going to end up with another dishcloth done. See you soon.